I had a heart operation when I was 1 week old, 22 years ago, and my life hasn't changed much at all. I haven't been restricted in any other way compared to any other kids or children out there. I've been able to play sports, you name them, I've done them, and being told that my mom told me that I was never going to be able to do any sort of, physical activity, and it just shows to go that you can defy the odds, and this challenge has actually, just made me a stronger person, all in all.
Years ago I was born, and within 2-3 days was rushed to Wentworth Hospital in Durban. Had my first open heart surgery. At 5 years old I had my second corrective heart surgery, and then later on in my life, when I was a youngster, became very ill. Was in hospital for about 6 to 8 weeks. Recovered from that, and then went and had my third operation. That operation was supposed to only last 4 or 5 years, but it lasted 33 years. And 2 years ago it became life-threatening in my life, and was then referred to Joburg, to Professor Kinsley, to do my fourth operation. Due to his unique skills, he was able to work on a child problem within an adult body.
"20 years ago, Matthew was born after a difficult pregnancy, and I was told immediately after his birth that there was something seriously wrong and he probably would not make the night. He did actually make the night because of the skill of the doctors on hand at the time, and the very next morning was airlifted to Johannesburg.
Prof Kinsley has impacted my life incredibly, because without him I probably would not make it up to the point that I was at 19. And with the skill and that, I would have probably not made 20 now because of his ability to operate.
I will never forget my first encounter with Professor Kinsley, the day before my surgery. He sat next to me and carefully drew a diagram and explained how he will correct my heart. As he walked away, he smiled at me and said, "Don't worry, my boy, I will make you pink." The 26th of October 2016 was the day Professor Kinsley and his team changed my life. Professor Kinsley and his team, including Dr. Willie Jonker, Dr. Hendrik Mamorare and Dr. Enrich Skierman, completed a superb heart operation. Also an excellent decision by Dr. Dansky to withhold heart surgery when I was a baby.
Today we'd just like to acknowledge the fact that Mr. Kinsley and Mr. Winter did such an incredible job in saving our son's life, and that we now have a 20-year-old young man who has done exceptionally well post-transplant, who is able to go out there and continue to live his life.
Professor Kinsley, thank you for my gift of life.
Professor Kinsley, thank you for my gift of life.
Professor Kinsley, thank you for my gift of life.
Professor Kinsley, thank you for my gift of life.
Professor Kinsley, thank you for my gift of life.